Good morning, Scano, and greetings, everyone. My name is Tanya Jacobs, and I am a member of the Six Nations Onondaga Nation Turtle Clan. I am also a member of the Indigenous Student Service team here at Mohawk College. I'd like to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe Nations that we've gathered on today. To begin our ceremony, I would like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today, we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize the achievements of the graduates with an honor song. Nyawe, please stand for the procession of the graduates and platform party.
Please be seated. Thank you to the Spirit Vision traditional Indigenous drummers and dancers. Good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I am the Chief Operating Officer and Vice President Academic at Mohawk College, and it is my honor to be the host for this morning's Convocation ceremony. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe Nations, within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and remains home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. And I wanted to just reflect for a moment on the meaning and why we use these words and bring these greetings as part of our celebration. And in that acknowledgement, we refer to the Dish with the One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and at Mohawk College, you'll often hear us refer to a two-roll wampum agreement. And these agreements were documented in the form of belts. And if you think about the two-roll wampum belt, there are a series of beads very intricately designed, and it was actually how the beads are put into the belt that are the documentation of the agreements that were made between either the First Nations communities or the First Nations communities and the settlers. And for example, on the two-row wampum, you'll see there are parallel rows of purple beads separated by two parallel rows of white beads. And it's the parallel nature of that belt which is significant. And what it means and what the agreement was is that the First Nations of the area and the settlers would agree to support and move in parallel to help advance each other's opportunities and what they were trying to do as a people and as nations, but they don't ever cross over. And that was the most reflective part because it represented the fact they would never interfere or impose their ways or their laws upon each other. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of more detail and context as to what it means when we say those things. Before I introduce our platform party, can you please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Kimberly Michalowskis.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Kimberly. Please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for all in attendance. We ask that you please stay at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete. And if you could you please ensure that your cell phones are on the silent setting. I am now proud to declare this convocation ceremony is open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important journey. It is also a time to thank those who helped you realize and achieve your goals. Your faculty have been partners, helping you achieve your goals throughout the entire program and your educational journey at Mohawk. Faculty, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Next, I would like to recognize our staff, alumni, and union representatives who are joining us today. Please stand to be recognized. I will now introduce the front row of our platform party. Audience, please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. Jeff McIsaac, Dean, Engineering Technology and Aviation. Ashik, Mohawk Student Association President. Peter Vicano, Past Distinguished Fellow. Grant Stevens, Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma. Ron McCurley, President and CEO. Dr. Siebert Adamson, Vice President, Students International and Alumni. And Katie Burrows, Registrar and Senior Director, Strategic Enrollment Management. Audience, please join me in acknowledging your entire platform party. I'm now pleased to introduce Jonathan Vise from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul, and congratulations, class of 2022. Good morning, my name is Jonathan Vise, and I am Vice Chair of the Mohawk College Alumni Advisory Council. As you walk across this stage today, I'll proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College alumni family. Speaking of family, when I was getting married and I was marrying into not just my wife, but my wife's family. It's kind of like the same thing today, what you're doing as a Mohawk College. You're now joining a large family of 140,000 members. It was through your hard work and persistence that you've reached this moment today. And during your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that I promise you will last a lifetime. Throughout your life and career path, the Mohawk College Alumni Association will help to serve as a direct link to fellow graduates and the college, and you have an open invitation to come back, to visit the campus, attend alumni events, and to stay connected in person and online. I invite you to have a look at your alumni benefits booklet, which you will receive following today's ceremony. You'll discover the many ways that the Alumni Association strives to help you benefit, connect, and succeed in your life beyond college. Today, I'll be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you will wear it with pride and as a symbol of the solid education that you carry with you as you head out into the world. Once again, on behalf of the Alumni Association, we welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being an alumni member represents, and we look forward to supporting you through your career and life. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. We're proud to be able to count you as an alumni of Mohawk College, and thank you for your leadership on the Alumni Council. Now please welcome Katie Burrows, Registrar, who will come forward to the podium to recommend our Special Recognition Award.
Thank you, Paul. President McCurley, it is my privilege to present you with a candidate for an award of distinction. In particular, I am recommending a candidate be awarded as Distinguished Fellow of Mohawk College. This honor is proposed in recognition of community leadership. I am pleased to introduce Grant Stevens to be recognized at today's convocation ceremony as a Distinguished Fellow Honorary Diploma recipient. Grant, could you please join me at the podium? Grant is the Chief Corporate Services Officer with KF Aerospace, a leading Canadian aerospace company with over 1,000 staff that competes globally in aircraft maintenance and engineering, military pilot training, aircraft leasing, passengers, and cargo flying. As part of the senior executive team, Grant leads all business support functions at KF, including finance, human resources, payroll, networking and applications, facilities, marketing, communications, and training. Grant, along with KF Aerospace, has been instrumental in the establishment of our new Center for Aviation Technology at Hamilton International Airport. His deep business knowledge, developed over 17 years at KF, has allowed him to lead the organization through the COVID pandemic, a major business realignment, develop training partnerships, grow facilities, and implement innovative staffing solutions. Grant also sits on the board of the Canadian Council for Aviation and Aerospace. Grant has a Bachelor of Commerce honors in Human Resources and Labor Relations and has been a certified professional in human resources for almost 25 years. President McCurley. Given Grant's accomplishments, wisdom, and dedication to Mohawk College's community, I recommend that the Board of Governors bestow on Grant Stevens the award of Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma, Mohawk College, with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Grant and President McCurley, will you please join me now to acknowledge this honor by virtue of hooding? Congratulations, Grant. I now invite you to address Convocation as its honorary speaker.
Good morning. Good morning, President McCurley, members of the Platform Party, guests, and of course, graduates. Thank you very much for the recognition and the opportunity to address everyone this morning on a wonderful occasion. I'll start with telling you it's been an outstanding experience working with the Mohawk organization, college, and with the senior leadership team to help develop the aviation facility out at Hamilton International Airport. We've together in partnership developed a first-class facility and worked very well, and we're pretty eager as an organization at KF Aerospace to be welcoming a lot of graduates coming to work for us later this year. But let me start with a hearty congratulations to everyone sitting in the center section in those lovely black robes. As a post-pandemic graduate, you've demonstrated your ability to persevere, adapt, learn, problem solve, work with others, meet deadlines, and prioritize your work. I'm sure it's been a lot of hard work over the last few years, but you will be rewarded with your efforts. Congratulations. Education is a cornerstone to health, happiness, and success. And while it might not be obvious, you are very privileged to graduate from Mohawk College. Your diploma and degree is widely recognized across industries and businesses as turning out solid graduates who are job ready. And of course, the job market right now is pretty red hot, particularly in the STEM trades. So your timing is excellent. Shortly, you'll be proudly walking across the stage to receive your diploma and starting your new career. And I got some news for you. The learning isn't over yet, unfortunately. You'll have a lot more to learn when you join your first job in your new business. You're going to start from a much higher place than when you first entered Mohawk in the last couple of years, and I'm sure you'll have no problem in finding that first coveted job in your area of specialization. In fact, I know many of you have already been hired by us and others. So when you start your new job, be inquisitive. Ask questions and be a sponge from your coworkers and supervisors. Take any experience that they provide to grow your practice and grow your trade and specialization. Knowledge that you have now and continue to gather is fundamental to the key to your own personal development, and it provides value to your employer and is ideal for that key to open up future opportunities. Like many other people on the stage, I was a graduate once myself. And like that, 40 years later has gone by. I know you're surprised. It doesn't look that old. I've had the opportunity to work alongside thousands of fabulous people who have all been graduates from a variety of different degrees and that. I was fortunate, mine was in the area of human resources, but I took that interest in knowledge in business and managed to expand it to learn other areas like risk management, the IT world, construction, finance. I even learned pandemic management in the last couple of years, and I can assure you that was never a subject when I went to school 40 years ago. If I can learn new skills along the way, then you'll be able to do that through your career as well. I'm just going to share a couple of nuggets of wisdom I've gained as I look back in that 40-year rearview mirror. Here's one you might not have thought about yet. Think about your finances for a sec. This is likely the poorest you're ever going to be for the rest of your life. You've now paid for school, or maybe the lovely parents on either side have helped support you to pay for school. Great investment if you're a parent. This is the poorest you're ever going to be. It's only going uphill from here. Every year you should be able to earn more money. But my caution is, money's not the true pathway to happiness and satisfaction. It contributes and makes things easier, but I know many people who chase for money and end up in jobs they don't like. Always look for the job that's right for you, that's one with people you enjoy working with and one that brings you satisfaction. And make sure you take a little bit of time to set aside just a little bit of money every paycheck so that you can have a little cushion available to save some money in bad times. Take the opportunity to build bridges, not gates. Sounds like a funny thing to say. Bridges help expand your area where you can reach out to other jobs, other people. It helps you get things done. Gates close things from happening. I learned that a little bit late in life, but I picked up on it in the last few years, and that's one of the things that allowed us to be successful in our partnership with Mohawk. A couple of other things: be appreciative for what you have. Material things are actually a bit of an illusion. There's always going to be somebody who has a nicer phone, a nicer car, a better place to live. I bet even President McCurley has people he can look at and go, ooh, that's a really nice house or a nice car. We need to learn to be thankful more often for what we have as opposed to wishing for something more. Take the opportunity to take a risk. Maybe that's in travel, maybe that's in a job. Don't always take the safe path. You got a full life ahead of you. Remember to have fun, have hobbies. And my last piece of advice is, unfortunately, your job isn't going to be like Amazon. You're not going to necessarily get overnight delivery for what you're hoping for in your job. It actually takes a little bit of hard work and patience to get there. In aviation, we have a little secret. Pilots get a lot of glory for flying the airplane and getting passengers and cargo from place to place. The reality is that airplane's never going to leave the ground without an AME signing off the airworthiness of that aircraft. I see some heads nodding, you understand that. Lots of times, lots of jobs in the world, you get to be an unsung hero. Aviation and others are a great example of that. Let me close by being the first to welcome you to the post-graduation working world. You have an absolutely fantastic life and career opportunity ahead of you, thanks to the hard work that you've accomplished over the last couple of years. In Mohawk's terms, you are now future ready. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Grant, for those inspiring words and those important messages. And you and the entire KF Aerospace team are amazing partners. And just on a personal level, one of the top outcomes for our work with you is getting to meet you and work with you. So thank you very, very much. I would now like to introduce Ashik from the Mohawk Students Association, who will bring greetings to the graduating class.
Good morning, grads. Congratulations. My name is Ashik, the president of Mohawk Students Association. On behalf of the MSA, let me congratulate all of you for this great accomplishment. I know you have invested a significant amount of time and effort into completing your education at Mohawk. Looking back at your journey, you should be proud of yourself for what you have achieved. I'm confident that Mohawk College has prepared you with the essential tools for a smooth transition from a student to the successful person you want to become in the future. But remember that graduating from the college does not mean you need to stop learning. Speaking of my personal experience, from a business graduate to my current role as a president of the MSA, every day is different and of different learning experiences. Whether you are beginning your career or continuing your education, future will be full of surprises. Let me see, you all are here with me right now. Grads, raise your hands if you thought that you were never going to make it to your graduation, but you still made it. Okay, love it. Because I'm here to tell you that this is not the only thing you want in life, like a graduate certificate or something. I want you all to know that moving forward in your life, there will be days you feel low. There will be days you get rejected applying for your dream job. There will be days you feel like, I am tired and this is it. But grads, remember, Rome was not built in one day, and it took 1,000 light bulbs for Thomas Edison to invent just one. Successes in life will be forgotten, but at some point down the line. But how many times you failed to succeed will never be forgotten. So never stop trying, never stop dreaming. Most of all, believe in your strengths, believe in you, be proud of who you are, and remember how many demons you fought to be here today for your graduation. Let that spirit be with you for the rest of your life to fight all the barriers you face on your upcoming journey called life. Treat each of the good and the bad moments as a valuable experience. Every obstacle you face will be a lesson that will make you a stronger person. And wherever you go in life, always be your authentic self and avoid comparing yourself to other people, because everyone has a different phase of time. It might take some time for you to understand your true passion, but be patient and most of all, enjoy the journey. No matter what happens, I'm confident that you will achieve your dreams. You have made us very proud. I wish you nothing but the very best for your future. Let me conclude my words by a quote from Winston Churchill. Now, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashik. You and the Mohawk Students Association are tremendous partners and supporters of all of our students. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ron McCurley, President and CEO of Mohawk College, who will now address Convocation.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you all here. I'm going to speak to the graduates in just a moment, but before I do that, let me offer a very warm welcome to all the family and friends of our graduates who are both here in the auditorium this morning, as well as those who are joining us on live stream. We're delighted that you're here, and thank you for your support of your graduate. Well, graduates, I don't know about you, but I am very delighted that we are here in person to celebrate you today. I'm delighted. How do you feel? Seriously? That is the best you can do? That was pathetic. Let's try it again. Graduates, how do you feel to be here? Okay, that's better. Well, I want to congratulate you all for reaching this milestone. You know, getting to your graduation day, despite all the challenges that you have faced in your studies, and despite the many serious distractions that COVID-19 has placed in your lives. That's quite amazing. You have my sincere admiration. No other class in Mohawk College history has had to face what you have faced during your college careers. You've proven that you are flexible, that you are creative, and that you are determined. And the character traits that you've developed during your time at Mohawk are going to serve you very well in both your careers and in your life. Well, today, with society opening up again and a new credential in your hands, you can proudly turn the page on this chapter of your life and start writing a new one. But before you put any ink on that fresh page, I'd like to offer you some writing tips for life. You've already heard some great advice already this morning. But I am in my 60s now, and I'm a few chapters ahead of all of you, and I'd like to share 3 important lessons that I've learned along the way. First, before you start a new chapter, think about how you want your story to end. Then make sure your story includes other people, people who are meaningful in your life. And third, and it's really important, that you are prepared for the plot twists in life. While describing life as an open book isn't a new idea, but I think it applies very well at your time of graduation. Actors like Neil Patrick Harris and Daniel Radcliffe have said they wanted to turn a new page in life. And Canadian musician The Weeknd has said his albums mark new chapters in his life. Even country singer Brad Paisley wrote in a social media post on that tomorrow is the first page of a 365-page book. Make it a good one. Apparently more than 10 million followers on social media got that message. Maybe you were one of them. Well, these are modern examples, but it's actually a pretty old idea. The Roman philosopher Seneca said it in a way that has been repeated over and over and over again. He said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." It's an idea full of promise, potential, and hope. Graduates, I trust that you're feeling all of these emotions today. You should be. Well, my first word of advice, whether you're starting a new career or transitioning into a second career or taking a pathway to more education, is to take some time now to think about how you want your story to turn out. Don't let the story write itself. Write your next chapter in a way that will lead you to your goals. How do you want the end of your story to read? Like our distinguished fellow Grant's comments, I hope that your ending isn't dominated by things like money or a luxury vehicle or a big home, but instead focus on the really important things in life. When you look back on your story years from now, how do you want to see yourself? Were you kind and generous and thoughtful? Were you honest and fair? Did you live your life with integrity? Better yet, if someone else picks up the book of your life years from now, how would they describe you? Were you trustworthy, a leader, a mentor to others? Were you a peacemaker in what has become a very polarized society? Well, these questions lead me to my second piece of advice, which is don't be so focused on your own life that you ignore or dismiss others. Remember to look around you. Look around you at the world through eyes of curiosity. Listen to the voices around you, not just the voices that you know you already agree with. Include people in your life who support you, of course, but also seek out a diversity of perspectives. Include people who challenge you, who mentor you, maybe who have a very different point of view than you have. A book with characters who are all the same is generally unremarkable and totally forgettable. While events and people will provide color to your life, they will add excitement and disappointment and advance the plot. So don't get so caught up in your individual story that you forget the people who support you and help you develop, learn, and grow. It's those kinds of people who helped you to get to this point so far. Your family, friends, your loved ones, teachers, coaches, college professors. Some of them are here today. Thank them, and make sure you continue to make room for them in your life. Well, my last point is probably obvious to you since you students have already managed to navigate a college education through a pandemic, and that is be flexible enough to respond to the plot twists in your life story. Be open to changing the narrative. When opportunities present themselves, don't be afraid to pursue them. When I look back on my own life, I can see how different opportunities helped shape who I am today. When I was a teenager, I was growing up in London, Ontario, and I had a student job with a small business. Tragedy struck very suddenly the owner's family, and there was no one able to keep the business going. And I was going to be out of work, and the company, of course, would be gone. But I knew how the business operated, and my father encouraged me to consider the opportunity. And at 17 years of age, I started running that business nights and weekends. I saw the opportunity, and I turned a potential job loss into a business that I was able to operate for the next 20 years while I pursued my education, my career, and I started a family. Looking back, I can see how that chapter of my life shaped my career, including 25 years in corporate life and 9 years in senior public service, and the last 8 years as a college president. The playwright George Bernard Shaw said, "Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." As society recovers from the pandemic and labor shortages challenge companies and the economy shifts to respond to climate change, there will be many great opportunities available to all of you. We need creative, innovative, and dedicated people like you. Take advantage of the opportunities that you see and create the story that you want to see unfold. Well, life presented a plot twist in my life, and I responded, and I encourage all of you to do the same. So remember, as you turn this page and start the next chapter of your life, think about how you want your story to turn out and create the storyline that will help get you there. Make sure you include good people around you to support you and guide you and add color and vibrancy and happiness to your life. And be ready to take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves so that you can adjust to plot twists along the way. Now, as you move on in your life story, please keep this moment in time bookmarked. From time to time, come back to the chapter about your Mohawk College experience. Remember your training. Remember the friends that you have made. Remember us. And keep in touch through the Alumni Association that we can remember you too. Thank you for making Mohawk College a chapter in your life. We're proud that you are part of the history of this great college, and we can't wait to see how your story turns out. To the Mohawk College graduating class of 2022, congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, President McCurley. Well, my name is Katie Burrows, and as registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it's now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a Leary pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a Leary pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Chief Operating Officer and Vice President Academic Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk Leary pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation de grade est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque vos diplômés traverseront l'estrade. President McCurley, I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program, as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors, and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Aviation Technician Aircraft Maintenance, Nathan Caddo. Biotechnology, Paul Arguello Torres. Manuel Barreto Roldan Honors. Alina Anthony. Emma Barker, honors. Alexander Borges, honors. Kaylee Bowker. Misham Farouk Chaudhry. Pushparaj Singh Chavda, honors. Jenny Cobos Guzman, honors. Laura Duarte Rincon. Kyle Duncan, honors. Dane Eastman, honors. Oguneneme Ebuno. Pantea Far Hadinian Fard, honors. Karina Freyre Silva, honors. Yikwing Fung, honors. Yasaman Gorbinan Ieni, honors. Adriana Gomez Marino. Jessica Guyett, honors. Baha Kamil. Simranjot Kaur. Christian Lawson. Cassandra Lewis. Michaela Macmillan. Susan Matthew. Eugenia Maximova. Carrie Miller. Fatin Mohammed. Rana Mohseni. Neda Monfaredian, honors. Nokton Nguyen. Chimdinma Okoroji. Caleb Olson. Harry Osborne Ha, honors. Jigar Kumar Patel. Nidhi Patel, honors. Nidhi Kiran Kumar Patel. Nidhi Mayank Kumar Patel. Urjaban Chatan Kumar Patel. Edver Paula Moriera, Philo, honors. Chelsea Perryman. Jahanvi Rasanya. Christopher Roy, honors. Elena Saji, honors. Artiben Sakarelia, honors. Safura Salmani, honors. Yashraj Sisodia, honors. Victoria Unsworth. Evan Yokana. Tara Jane Zimmerman, honors. Shanhao Zhu. Biotechnology, advanced. Asil Abu Nassar. Harsh Amin. Sierra Baker. Leah Christine Coltart. Silvia Cortez Corrado, honors. Frida Emmanuel. Jun Chang Guo. Amina Hamach, honors. Amanda Holcomb. Christopher Hudson. Luke Logan, honors. Tan Hai Nguyen, honors. Hunter Novacell, honors. Katrina Pimentel, honors. Dreelan Tambilok, honors. William Vanderbaren. Georgina Vicentievic. Chao Vo, honors. Brendan Younger, honors. Chemical Engineering Technology, Kedar Abdi. Bilal Abu Zaitun, honors. Frozan Ahmad, honors. Kabir Ahmed. Abdullahai Alayaki. Mohammed Ahmed Al-Salahi. Anaga Anita Nair. Samambo Aram. Jordanos Bayeni, honors. Oriomena Erickson Edede, honors. Mrodul Gadaria. Fatima Hamash, honors. Hanan Harb, honors. Alina Jason. Devinder Jeet Kaur, honors. Gagandeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Dishavneet Kaur, honors. Jacob Kilpatrick. Jessica Corey. Maria Maiolo, honors. Maya Mancarios. Eric Middleton. Nilam. Matthew Pacheco. Palwasha Patun. Jigar Bharat Patel. Satwinder Pawar. Shobna Raju. Brandon Reynolds. Jessica Romero. Sahib Sajid. Dhruvi Satish Kumar Shah, honors. Heli Shaw, honors. Jungwoo Sa, honors. Shehao Yul. Environmental Technician, Adriana Balevia, honors. Eva Danis, honors. Matthew Jebiluha, honors. Ruth Heron, honors. Samin Kim, honors. Amal Colambilla Morale, honors. Ramandeep Kaur, honors. Heather McLean Story. Didya Patel, honors. Luke Rankin. Blaze Ross, honors. Stephanie Strumberger. Gabrielle Swears. Danielle Thomas. Andy Tran. Mornyi Werwanti. Joseph Xavier. Mechanical Engineering Technology, Ayodeji Ajibodu. Savan Ajudia. Oscar Ayala Soto. Jatin Behal. Prayas Bhatt. Daniel Blow, honors. Brian Boyko. Robert James Camacho. Xinyu Chen. Salvatore Kirikella. Nicholas Charmoli. Daniel Crickshank. Christian Kiamana. Ahmad Dabur. Atul Dave. Joel Effa. John Nell Thalarka. Tyler Heath. Aryan Vijay Joglekar. Joshua Cairo. Harsh Kapadia. Sehajpreet Kaur, honors. Nathaniel Kusuma, honors. Brent Lacroix, honors. Francesco Loricella. Josel Leon. Hanting Lee. Ray Lee. Travis McDonald, honors. William Marshall. Colby McCaffrey. Michael Minikanen, honors. Jovan Milanovic. Ashishbai Nanandia. Tyler Nolan, honors. Dylan Osteroth, honors. Yash Dharmendra Panchal. Kaushal Pandya. Arth Alpesh Patel. Brijesh Dipesh Kumar Patel. Jaisal Nandubai Patel. Kirtan Kumar Patel. Neil Patel. Ravi Patel, honors. Shlok Patel. Vivek Patel. Talal Salha. Joshua Shap. Ramandeep Singh. Daniel Spehar. Nada Stosik, honors. Rachel Stroshine. Saigar Parambil. Fabio Tome. Vidish Trivedi. Steele Turner. Joshua Yurichuk. Kyle Van Buren. Yufei Wang. Wenyu Wu. Xingyu Yang. Ahmad Zahidi. Pre-technology, Janice Williams. Quality engineering technician, non-destructive evaluation, Jerrywin DeGallo. And the last graduate this morning is Darcy Stoffer, honors.
As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you've accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met the high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, at this time, we would ask that you please stand if you are able to do so. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, you may be seated.
Good morning. My name is Siebert Adamson, and I'm the Vice President, Students International and Alumni here at Mohawk College. And I have the honor today to present an award to a student at today's ceremony. Mohawk College is pleased to present an Outstanding Achievement Award to a graduate of the Chemical Engineering Technology program. This student is described as an excellent student who excels in her studies and was very active in several key research projects for her program. Most notably, she was instrumental in the commissioning of the Chemical Engineering Department's new bioethanol process. She was a research assistant for a chemical engineering project that sought to understand and optimize the fermentation and brewing process for beer. And she worked as a technician to analyze samples for other students and faculty, which included mastering a very complex instrument that requires extensive skill and knowledge to use correctly. One of our professors described her as the student that every faculty wants to work with on their projects. In addition to excelling academically, the student was also active in the college community, serving as a member of the Mo Crew and volunteering with Open House and with International Education to welcome new students. Please join me in congratulating Jung Usal.
Congratulations to our award winner, and how about helping me congratulate the entire graduating class of 2022 one more time. I would also ask that you help me thank and recognize the wonderful musicians from this morning's ceremony, the Steel City Brass Collective, who are all Mohawk College alumni under the leadership of Mohawk professor Dusty McCallie. We also want to thank the voice behind the curtain, who introduced each of you by name a graduate of the Broadcast Media and alumni of Mohawk College, Chris May. Graduates, self-serve photo booths are available for you, your family, and friends to use after the ceremony is over in the C-Wing hallway, which is just back this way behind the theater. Audience, please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that this convocation ceremony is closed.